Hey guys, this is Derek Pemberton, driver of the number 82 TRN Silverado. We want to thank you guys so much for tuning in here on Trackside Racing Network. Make sure you check out all of our other streams on YouTube and Facebook. Now, if you excuse me, I got to get back out there and probably wad up some more trucks, so I'm going to send it on back up to my main man, Adam Chapman, and the co-broadcaster, Todd Chase Jr.
Not
This
going to play
broadcast is
that.
brought to you by
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here from ASL, American Sim Racing League. We are live from Rockingham Motor Speedway, a track that right now is not in existence as far as a sanctioned racetrack, but we have seen some re-emerging, I guess, of this racetrack. Anyway, join me in the booth, Todd Chase Jr. Todd, welcome to the booth.
Yeah, it's great to be back here at ASL and race one of the playoffs.
So, looking forward to this one, Todd. First week of the playoffs. So let me go ahead and get your opinion, Todd. What do you think of Rockingham?
Well, Rockingham has always been a rough track to actually race no matter what car you use. You got the bumps down in 3 and 4 and in 1 and 2. The track's really slick. You got to really watch your exit out of turn 2 because normally that outside wall literally does like to reach out and grab you and pull you closer to it. So to run this racetrack, you got to be really disciplined, and for that reason, I kind of like it.
Yeah, I agree. So we will have to wait and see how this all plays out here tonight. Anyway, Todd, let me ask you this: who gets the championship now that we are in the playoffs?
Well, I know who you're probably going to pick, and it's not going to be the same pick of mine.
I'm not going to pick who you think I am.
I'm actually looking at the 71.
Oh, he's been really consistent. I didn't think about him. Oh, man.
I'm really thinking out of the box this time.
Man, I'm going to go with Jesse Burnell.
That's another good pick.
Yeah, another consistent driver, I think. Now, for some reason, ATVO is not showing me who all is in the playoffs, Todd, so we'll just have to kind of go through it. Most of these guys are in the playoffs that's in here, but, you know, we'll kind of have to make sure we reassure everybody who it is that we're talking about and stuff like that. But anyway, we'll see. So qualifying has already been set, Todd. We're good to go here. We're good to go from Rockingham. Let me know in the chat who you guys are pulling for. Judy Jenkins chiming in on you too. She always watches, which is awesome.
Yep.
We do appreciate that. Todd, what do you say real fast? We get our interview. Who starts first, Todd? Do you know?
I really don't know, honestly.
I think I actually have it already. Yeah, Johnny Avila.
Let's see. Yes, you are correct.
Okay, so we'll talk to Johnny real quick. Is he actually out there?
I don't know.
Okay, he is not. So we got time to pull him in real quick. We'll pull Johnny in. He is a reigning champion here in this series. So what a better person to talk to here in this one. As we pull in Johnny Avila this time, the driver of the 63 truck, sitting third here in final practice, but going to be starting first here in the race at Rockingham. Johnny, what's it going to take to get around this place, man? This is a tough place to race.
Honestly, keeping the thing straight and off the wall, it wants to just hop off the corner and spin out. So it's definitely going to be an interesting race.
Of course, you're last year's season champion, and you're trying to do it again here this season as well. This is the start of the playoffs. Of course, we know that you already got the free pass for the next round no matter what, but what's it going to take to get the championship done again this season?
It's going to take a clean playoff, making it all the way to the Final Four, and then just putting in all the work.
For sure.
Dwayne actually won the championship.
That's right.
In the
Dwayne,
next
you won it the season before.
Yeah.
That's
so
right.
hopefully I can beat him this year, though.
Hey, man, either way, we're going to be watching you. We know that you're one of the favorites to do so, so good luck, and we'll be watching you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, buddy. All right, Todd.
Yep. Field's starting to grit up here on the front stretch. I do want to get our weather in because I do believe we only get one lap of pacing here.
We do. Go ahead and talk about as the grid goes by.
Well, let's just say it's sizzling hot out there right now. The air temp is Okay, that's all right. It's only 76 degrees, but the track temp, 111 degrees, and that's what's going to make these guys slip and slide. And we'll see some of these guys entering the corners here in 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, kind of like on a bad angle, and it's going to just push them right up into that wall. So I'm anxious to see some elbows being put out and some really good racing here tonight.
You know, we got some people chiming in. I'm guessing this is probably, I know Judy's the mom, and I know Jessica is the niece. I'm going to guess Jasmine B is pulling for Kyle. We'll have to wait and see how he does. Kyle Vermeer starting in 4th, by the way. One of the favorites possibly to get it done here tonight. So we get to see different people chime in on Facebook or YouTube and comment who they're pulling for. Anyway, Todd, we're going to go green here for the playoffs, and tires going to be a factor for sure as we get ready to go green.
Oh, yes. Tires are always going to be a factor here in these kinds of races, I should say, as the pace truck will be looking for pit road. We Johnny Avila and Hunter Waters on the front row.
Green flag.
Green flag is out, and the playoffs are underway as the 7 gets a little wheel spin on literally right off the bat.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting. Hunter Waters in that 7 truck on the outside, side by side with the 63, not for long. Never mind. He stayed side by side there, and that was very surprising.
Side by side, you see Johnny actually enter a little shallow. That hurt him.
Yes, a lot. That's going to give Hunter this lead and lead the first lap.
Yep.
Nice pass.
7. Wow.
Alexander Hammond, Todd, your championship pick, back here in a lot of traffic battling right now. One of our favorite drivers to watch all season. That's Bentley Glasser. He's up on the outside of the 24. There we go. There's some Mark Jenkins having some issues off the turn. That 33 gets a little loose, but able to keep the truck underneath him. Really nice save. As he's side by side with Todd Curry.
Battle for the race lead heating up again. Here comes Johnny looking to the, looks like the inside here of the 7 of Hunter Waters. As you can see right there, he really sent it in there. And can he clear the 7? No, he cannot. I kind of feel like the outside lane, maybe the lane to be on exit to hold your position.
Yeah,
out of turn 4. Johnny will lead that lap. Still side by side for this race lead. As you see now, Johnny going to clear the 7 of Hunter Waters for the race lead. Meanwhile,
Jesse Bennell getting around Kyle Vermeer for the 4th spot. Kyle followed back to 5th. Don't worry, he'll be completely fine. Patrick DeSaunier right now, the Kitty Cat Coin, also a sponsor here of the series. In the 93, right behind teammate Justin Gann. And here we go, Mark Jenkins, and that is Todd Cray. Mark Jenkins moving his way up to the field, Todd, here early in this one.
Yep, Mark Jenkins, one of them guys that can actually get it done no matter where we race. And he's showing it right now, going underneath of Levi Poland here.
Mark is horse in the playoffs, but moving up to the field, Todd Cray going to follow him. And Todd, like you said, this heat and this track going to cause a lot of tire problems. About 55 to 60 laps. It'll be interesting because you're definitely going to take tires pretty early.
Yeah, I mean, tires are not going to last long. This is one of them racetracks that is referred to a cheese grater when it comes to these tires being used up. No, but I would have to say my guess would be either between 3 and 5. Yeah.
Todd Cray, Adam Mack, if you hear Todd Hammonds, 12. Actually, passed by Alexander Hammonds. And Mark Jenkins got passed by Todd Cray. So Mark over the loose again. And here comes Hammonds underneath the 33 side by side. That's a great shot by the way.
Yep, really good shot. You see last week's winner there, Justin Gann, dominated that race last week. He's currently running 7th and doing a nice job right now, running behind Jeff Unich there in 6th.
Good race right up here in front of Jeff Unich and Kyle Vermeer knows the tail pretty much. You see Kyle running a little bit higher up. Todd, one thing about this track, it has a lot of character. Now 89 gets on the apron. A little surprising, going to add a move. But one thing about this track, Todd, a lot of character in it, a lot of bumps in this race.
I mean, if NASCAR were to able to go back to this racetrack, I kind of feel like they would have to I hate to say it, tear up the asphalt and kind of smoothing out them bumps, and then just, I mean, there is a way to repave it with an aged surface already. I mean, we've already seen that. I'm trying to remember what track that was. I believe it was Texas, wasn't it?
So I think that sounds about right.
Was it Texas or Kansas?
Might have been Kansas. It was Kansas. It was definitely Kyle Vermeer.
So,
And Jeff Unich. Jeff going back to the bottom again. Not
Yep.
able to make the pass. Battle up.
yeah, second. Dwayne Hunt battling with Hunter Waters there. Hunter doing a nice job running that high lane, kind of maintaining up there, but I don't think it'll be enough.
Dwayne Hunt
More
won the
laps he runs.
championship last season after I made a mistake and said it was Johnny. Dwayne actually did not win a race until the final race, if I'm not mistaken, Todd.
Yeah, I know what that feels like. I've done it before. You know, I've won a championship like that, and that just goes to show you how consistent you have to be, and ultimately it does pay off for you, as you see the 19 getting a big run here on the 63 now as they go down the front stretch and into turn 1.
Here we go, battle for the race lead. Looking right here, compare the last laps between the two. Johnny Lear 25.085 to a Dwayne Hunt 24.797.
Does look like that battle between Jeff Unich and Kyle Vermeer have subsided, and I believe. Yep.
I'll tell you what happened, Todd. That last lap that we had, where Jeff Johnny was that slow, he just had a bad lap. Because that time he was way faster lap. It was 24.7. He actually ran faster lap that time. So we will definitely be watching this one.
Yeah, you can definitely tell these guys are working their tails off to keep this truck underneath of them. I mean, you can see how rough the racetrack is, and then one small move like you seen right there from Johnny, catching that apron right on the exit, kind of ruined his run there. As you see Dwayne now getting a good run here out of turn 4, going to go for the race lead. Yeah, there you go. Dwayne Hunt going to take over the race lead. Not going to be able to clear Johnny.
They're trying to get the lead here from the Toyota. And turn 24. That outside looks good, Todd.
Yeah, it looks like you can, if you're riding behind somebody, you can kind of enter in high and diamond off like you've seen Dwayne Hunt do, you know, to get that, try to make that pass in 1 and 2. But if you're running side by side with somebody, you could definitely run that high lane and defend your spot like Johnny did.
Give you guys an idea of what it looks like inside the truck. Here's Kyle Vermeer, driver of the Johnny. See how bumpy this racetrack is. We're at Rockingham. Bumpy all over the place. It's the high line. I don't know if that was but we was told this truck is very hot. We thought. He actually was choosing to run that higher line. I think that is a line that he's just comfortable with running. But he's got Justin Gann looking to try to put a pass on him. Try to do that is. Bentley Glasser and Patrick Cassandra side by side back here, Todd, as well. For the 11th spot. Oh, we got one in the wall, 53. Thomas McBride hardly to the outside wall.
I believe we're going to stay green, though.
Yeah, no damage really on the 53. I think he's going to be okay. He's got to get his feet back underneath him. Battle back up here for the lead once again. And I do want to mention Tyler Bear dressed again side by side.
Yep.
Gann ran Vermeer up a little bit higher this time. We also see the 21 of Todd Craig. The on-time Todd Craig. Driver
Nope.
21 and former Grand National Series driver back in his younger days.
You can see Justin Gann able to clear Vermeer for that position, and Todd Craig going to work underneath of the 90 here in 1 and 2.
To be honest, this could be Cray's type of racetrack, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
If you think about it. I don't know if he's got real license. There's a very good possibility that he does. Because, you know,
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Very well could.
But up front, it still is Johnny Avila and Dwayne Hunt pulling away from the rest of the field. You see Johnny now kind of entering in low and then letting the truck slide up. And it's obviously working for him as he's pulling away from the 19. As he's out to about a half a second lead on him now.
Okay. 23 laps into this one, Todd. Tires definitely are starting to fill it now.
Yeah, I gotta look again. When is the competition yellow?
I don't think they never told us.
Yeah,
I don't know. If
that's it. We gotta fire Jeff here. Well, I mean, he listens to you on your suggestions, and then
if a free pass driver wins this race, they are safe until a championship race.
I think you're right.
They are. They would lock themselves into the championship for it, which I'm okay with.
Yeah,
I think for the most part, I'm okay with. But I'm hoping, in a way, and Todd, this is a subject that we have talked about off air. What's your thoughts on the playoffs here? I'm going to be honest. I'm not a biggest fan of it.
I'm not a big fan of it either. I'd rather just go to an actual NASCAR playoff format where they run 3 races and then an elimination.
Now, here's one thing I think that they should do, okay? I'm okay with having the playoff elimination races, like eliminate so many drivers. But don't give nobody free passes.
No.
The only free pass I think that you should get is if you're a regular season champion, you should be allowed to make it out of the first round, no matter what happens.
Yep, I kind of agree.
The champions should be able to get something.
Yep.
You know, otherwise, you know, so like if you want to have a playoff format, that's fine. Put 2 races in the first round, 2 races in the second round, 1 in the last round. That's fine. Do that. That's 5 races. Eliminate after each 2 races, but put your regular season champion in the second round automatically.
Right.
And I would be okay with that.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to have some type of reward going into the playoffs, and that would be, you know, I know in my series that I've done, that's what the way it was is we ran a few races and then made an elimination instead of running 1 race, then eliminating some of these guys. So
Mark Jenkins, Todd, got some heavy right side damage on the spoilers. I don't know if somebody got into him. There's a little bit. He got into the wall because it's right side damage on the nose as well. He's going to need a caution, but I think a lot of that had to do with tires and stuff. I think he might have been pushing a little bit too hard. He should be okay once we get the yellow flag, once it pops out, if it does. Adam Matz, Bentley Glasser. That's somebody else you got to watch out for, is the 24.
Yep, I mean, just because he's running where he's at right now in 10th does not mean that that's a 10th place truck at any given race he goes at. So our leader currently still trying to get away from this 19, and he's actually losing some time to the 19 here. And like you mentioned, Mark Jenkins having that damage on the right side. It's probably, like you said, due to using up them tires and just got real tight off and hit that wall. And I mean, I can actually see it a little bit here in Johnny right now too. He's a little tight on exit.
Todd, somebody's starting to make a move, and I've noticed it in Steve Eunice. He's up 6 spots. Now, he just worked his way into the top 10 after getting Aaron Glasser. Here he is working on Todd Cray for the 9th spot. Steve's one of them really consistent guys that knows how to save tires. So, good to see that.
Yeah, I mean, the 27 had a really good run coming down to the wire at the end of last week, so don't count him out either. How about Hunter Waters here in the 7? Still currently running 3rd right now, but
Yeah.
he, from running as many laps as he did out there in the outside lane, he's actually maintaining pretty well.
For sure. And the thing is, I will say something about this schedule with the playoff schedule. It's built really well. I will say that about the playoff schedule because you got so many different tracks. Rockingham, it's a mile track.
Yep.
It really races like a short track.
It does.
Because this place is really fast for what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really fast. But we have an off week next week because of Easter, of course. But then we have Auto Club. Auto Club's a 2-mile track. It's a big track. I'm so looking forward to going to Auto Club. I absolutely love that place. It's one of my favorite tracks to race on. Which is kind of weird because it don't really suit me too much, but I love racing there. Anyway, so we go there, and then we go to Gateway. Gateway's another very interesting track because it's a mile track, right, Todd?
I believe
But
so.
it races like a bigger racetrack. It don't
Yeah.
race like a mile racetrack. Then we have another off week, but we go to the championship race, Todd, which is something we both really did live with Chicagoland.
Yep.
Really looking forward to going to Chicagoland. I'm really hoping that race is going to be under the lights. We need to talk to them about that. It should be. At least a day-night transition.
Yep.
We'll
One
see.
thing I don't know if many of you all know, but this actually was the championship race for NASCAR back in the late 90s.
Yeah, most of the time the championship was already settled by then.
Yeah, because it went from Atlanta
yeah.
to this.
Usually Gordon had the championship locked up, you know.
Yeah.
Or Earnhardt did one. Here's the pass, by the way. Bentley Glasser, Todd Curry with the 53 there. The Thomas McBride battling back here. Glasser looks like he's going to take back into the top 10. Todd Curry going to slip back from 10th to 12th. Wayne Hunt has started closing back in on Johnny here as well.
Yeah, these guys have pretty much been maintaining, maybe pulling away a little bit more on the 7 of Hunter Waters, but the 7 is actually starting to fall into the clutches of the 96 of Jesse Bennell.
Todd, we have had a DNF already. I did not see it, but Culver Muir, I know we had somebody pulling for him, is out of the race.
Yeah, that's rather unfortunate for him.
It's a tough track, and Culver Muir, I believe, Todd, was in the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken.
Battle here with Jeff Unich, and does look like Adam Matz, maybe? Yes. Matz is able to clear him.
Here comes Steve.
Yep.
Steve's really working his way up through here.
See Alexander Hammond's now up to 5th.
Culver Muir, by the way, was in the playoffs as well, Todd, so he's going to unfortunately be eliminated from the playoffs in this one.
Yep.
That's tough.
That's tough.
It is. You don't ever want to lose on your first round of playoffs. But this is one of the tracks. There's going to be some big names eliminated in this one. Culver Muir is a big name as well.
Yep.
But guys like Adam Matz could be eliminated in this.
Yep. I mean,
and other people. I mean, not only him, there's some other people as well.
I kind of feel like the 9, he's got to finish at least top 7.
Yeah, I think
in order to make it to the next round.
Yeah, and here's the thing. So here's the guys that is, because we don't show it, we don't have our thing up. It's not showing it for us like it should. The guys that have to race really tonight is Ray Polking, Steve Unich, Kyle Vermeer, who's out, Adam Matz, Bart Jenkins, Dwayne Hunt, Patrick DeSaunier, and Justin Gann, who just won last week. Right now, here's who's out. Kyle Vermeer's out. Mark Jenkins would be out. Patrick DeSaunier would be out. and Ray Polkey.
Yep.
That's big names.
Yeah, those are some big names.
They are.
And I mean, that's also big names that are actually going into the next round, too. Like Justin Gann, who won last week. You know, Adam Matt's having a really decent run right now, currently running 5th and coming up further into the field. So,
Yeah, this should, like I said, this really mixed into playoffs this season when they did it. Like, it was not, easy. The way, like, this is a hard track to race for your first playoff race.
I feel like this is the type of racetrack this 9 is really good on because, let's just be honest, it's the number.
Yeah.
But he's running down here. I believe this is not Hunter Waters, Jesse Bennell for this 4th position. He looks really good right now. Truck doesn't look too tight, doesn't look too loose. He's pretty much able to go anywhere he can to get a run here as he'll go to the inside of Jesse Bennell here, turn 1. As you see right there, he clears him for that 4th position.
Levi Poland getting around Bentley Glasser. Of course, Glasser already into the next round, no matter what happens. Steve Unich, Alexander Hammond, side by side. Here comes Steve once again for 6th place. Maybe looking a little bit further as he's going to be working on Jesse Bennell here as well.
Yeah, I kind of feel like I think the wheels are falling off that 96.
I agree too. Oh, almost contact there between the 71 and 27. Looking at lap times,
I'd have to say the fastest truck out there right now has got to be this 9 truck.
yeah, Adam Matt did run the faster lap last time.
Now
Thomas
he's looking
McBride
97.
ran a really good lap last time too.
And look at Adam Matz, already up to 3rd.
Yes, sir. He's working his way up.
The yellow flag is
Yellow's
out.
out.
There's the yellow.
That is stage in, by the way.
Yep.
Thanks for letting us know there, Jeff. So, Todd, pretty impressive. No yellow flags that run.
No, I mean, we did have some incidences, Mark Jenkins being one of those, Kyle Vermeer, bunch of guys, burning their stuff up and getting into the wall and ultimately hurting their chances at moving to the next round that need to, race their way in. But now the question is, what can happen here? You're going to get some fresh tires here. We know the 9 has got really good long run speed.
Mm-hmm. So
And we know the 63's got really good short run speed that doesn't really fall off.
Mark
So-
Jenkins needed this
Yes.
as well because he needed it for damage repairs and really tires. That's the big thing. I would like to know the tire wear, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm a little interested as well. I'm interested in the 63, and then I'm also interested in the 9's tire wear.
Yeah, and we ain't going to know that. They're not going to tell us.
No.
They're just not. Not because people watch and stuff like that. They don't want people to know. Oh,
Here we
man.
go.
The way Johnny entered the pit, I literally thought he just wrecked.
Yep.
I thought he just wrecked.
See who wins the race off of pit road here.
Should be a pretty easy in and out for Johnny, honestly. He's right there in front of that line, so.
I think everybody's going to take 4 here. See the 9's down into the way. The 19.
Yep, Johnny gets it.
Yep, Johnny does get it, but it does
7.
look like,
It is
7.
63, 19, 7, 9, 96, 27, 53. Thomas McBride, Jeff Unich 8th, Justin Gann 9th, and Ray Polkey had a top 10. So he gained. Ray Polkey gained 2. Mark Jenkins going to take some damage repair here. Billy Glasser may have got caught speeding on pit road. or he took some damage repair there as well. But here's Jenkins. You can see him getting some damage knocked out, and he'll be back out there on his way.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised to see the 21, the 7, and the 93, the 24 way back here.
Surprised Todd Gray's struggling. I mean,
Yeah.
I thought he would be the one that really people would watch, but lots are still on the pace truck there here, Todd. Thoughts on them first 50 laps? I mean,
Really good racing. I mean, it was clean, and I know it was a little spaced out, but I mean, you at least seen, somebody who saved their tires and stuff was able to drive up through the field like the 9 did, and I'm anxious to see what happens here the rest of the way, as it will be Johnny Avila and Dwayne Hunt your front row, Hunter Waters, Adam Matz your second row, Jesse Bennell, Steve Unich your third row, Thomas McBride, Jeff Unich your fourth row, and Justin Gann, Ray Polking your fifth row.
All right, so we are set to go back green flag as the pace light's going to go off on the pace track here from iRacing. Let's make pace car.
Yep.
Martin Jenkins, by the way, did come back down pit road, Todd, and took some damage. Todd, I'm pretty interested in something, and this is a curious. Why? So when you come down pit road first, why do most people take tires if you're going to come back down? Wouldn't you go ahead and, personally, and I've done it, but wouldn't you get the damage repaired first? Wouldn't that make sense? Why did Johnny just crash?
Yeah, I don't know. He may have had an issue. I noticed before when you were talking. Yeah, he came down onto the apron, and
he's done.
He towed, yeah.
Holy crap.
Wow.
Well,
yeah.
Hang on, we're not going green.
Delayed
not
green.
going green.
Yep, they're going to delay it. That was a little weird. I don't even remember your question right now,
well,
to be
here's what
honest
happened
with you.
first. I don't either. Here's what we seen first. So he went down to the apron, and we thought he was just doing something with his tires, and he pulls back up like everything's okay, like he's just playing around, and then he comes off turn 2, and this happens. He goes.
Kind of looked like everything just he black screened or something. Yeah.
But yeah, pretty hard. I don't even know what I asked.
I think it was something to do with first one on pit road.
Why do they take tires when they come down? Why not just go ahead and get your damage repaired and then come back down and take tires?
Yeah, I don't know either, because
I've done it, but I'm just wondering why we do that.
Yeah. But anyways, now that's going to shake everything up. That's going to put the 19 and the 7 on the front row. Adam Matz and Jesse Bennell, your second row. Steve Unich, Thomas McBride, your third row, sorry. Jeff Unich, Justin Gann, your fourth row. Levi Poland and Ray Polking, your fifth row.
Wow, Todd.
Yeah. I'm a little interested in seeing what happened with that, but here we go. The 19 takes off. It's a good launch.
So he will not have a free pass to the championship.
No. Single file about 6 or 7 trucks back. See the 9 and the 7. The 7's actually working here on the 19. He's going to look to the inside going down here into turn 1.
He tried this last time and he wasn't able to get it. That outside line was able to prevail.
Yeah, right there. It looks like it's from the center on the exit. The outside lane is really, really good in 2.
Yeah, I like that. Matt's Todd.
Yep. The 9 showing some really good short run speed now, as he'll clear the 7 for the moment.
Fastest lap, 24.36.6, Todd Chase.
Yep. That is moving. Don't be surprised if this 9 wins this race. See, he's going to go all the way up close to the wall on the exit of 4. That's going to give him his run down the front stretch. And now I kind of feel like this might be the The 19's race to lose now that the 63 is DNF'd. Battle back here, believe that is. Let's see. Looks like it is the Alexander Hammonds and Jeff Unich machines. Does look like Hammonds is gonna clear Jeff. Or I'm sorry, Justin Gann. That's who he was battling with. It's Justin Gann. Other than that, I don't see any other battles going on right now.
Yeah, there's not a lot really going on at the moment. Kind of sitting here watching everything going on.
See the 9 and the 19 starting to pull away from the rest of the field now. Thomas McBride still currently running fourth. He's going to go to that mid to high lane, going to diamond back down. He's pretty much doing what he needs to do right now.
Exactly what he needs to do.
That time by, you could see right there, the 19 was a little tight on exit in 3 and 4. That allowed the 9 to close in on him just a little. Man, I tell you what, you hit them bumps the wrong way, it's gonna ruin your line. And
you're in trouble.
yeah, I mean, it's gonna. You might as well just throw that lap away because there ain't no way of saving it. Battle for third. I believe that is Thomas McBride and Hunter Waters. Battling for position. Let's see. I believe that's Thomas McBride trying the high lane through 3 and 4, and don't think that was quite enough. Here comes this 9 truck. He's putting some pressure here on the 19.
Yeah, Adam Matt's rolling that high side looking really fast right now, probably anywhere it goes. Doing a really nice job here in this one so far.
Yeah, he's really good in 1 and 2. But it looks like the 19's better in 3 and 4. Single file through the rest of the field.
I was surprised by that, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, the 7, he's just holding on for dear life right now, trying to hold this 53 off.
Bride was really fast on the long run. Remember, he got the wall early in this one too, Todd. He was back on the outside.
Yeah, he sends it in really deep in 1 and 2, but then on exit, he doesn't have the drive off. So that's how the 7's able to hold on to that position. Even though he's running the bottom, he still has that drive off. So, see, like right there, you see he's just overcooking it into the corner, and then he's got to back out. Yep. Yeah, we already know that the 9's got a better long run truck than the 19. I mean, he really proved it. I mean, for that 50 lap run that they ran, you could really tell the 9 started to move forward probably about what, lap 25, lap 30, something like that through that run. So
Mark Jenkins. Like top 12.
yeah, and he's trying to do whatever he can. You know, he's, like you said, running 12th right now. I'm a little concerned about this 24 though, currently running 13th. He normally doesn't run back there through most of the race.
Yeah.
You know, he's usually moving up like you've seen the 9 do and the 27 do. So, and speaking of the 27, he'll go to the 4th position, getting around the 53 of Thomas McBride, and he's going to set his sights here on Hunter Waters here in the 7.
Steve was one of them guys I was really curious about what would happen on the long road as well. And here he is working on kind of running.
Yeah, now I'm starting to get a little worried about this 9 truck. I know he's just kind of riding around, waiting for these tires to fall off on this 19. I'm thinking he's just kind of riding right now, according to lap times. Meanwhile, Bentley Glasser does get around Mark Jenkins for that 12th position. Thomas McBride falling all the way to 6th now. Is Steve Unich and Jesse Bennell gonna get in front of him? He'll follow the clutches of the 71 of Alexander Hammonds. So we'll see what happens with that. Good battle here for the 3rd position. Hunter Waters, Steve Unich. Right now, Waters running the high lane. Here comes the 27. And wow, look at that run the 27 got in the 7. Able to clear him out of 2. I tell you what, this is setting up to be a really good finish to the end.
Very much so.
Starting to think Jeff may have gave some pointers to Steve, and Steve's outdoing those pointers from Jeff.
Right now, problems with Jenkins.
I think you're right. Yeah, Mark Jenkins, Patrick DeSaunier, Ray Polking, and Kyle Vermeer. Levi. Okay. Yeah.
Or no, Justin Bieber.
That'd be a little disappointing to see 2 Kitty Cat coin trucks eliminated right off the bat. You know, I'm a little shocked with this 93.
I don't know if he's taking his time.
I mean, it is Patrick. I mean, do we expect anything less from him?
He's gonna beat us
It's Patrick Starr. He can't run that fast.
I just want you to know, Patrick. Todd Chase, the one that's sitting over here. He's the one that said that. He pays the bills.
You are right. He does pay the bills. Speaking of taking care of the bills, this 19 starting to pull away from everybody else now.
And Dwayne, by the way, is with Adam Maps. There you go.
Yeah, look at this 9 trying to fight off this 27 now. Man, I tell you what. Something had to happen here with the 9. The balance just isn't right on this set of tires. As you see, this 27 now going to look to the inside of the 9. I mean, you can just see right there. The 27 gets a better run. You know, he can roll through the bottom better. Starting to see a little bit of throttle control coming out of the 19 now.
I will say, 3 years ago,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
26 flat last time by.
you can see the 27 pulling away from the 9 and actually catching the 19. I don't think the 27 is actually... I don't think the 27's got a race win in this league, does he?
This season? He won a championship.
Okay.
It's just, I think that might be the season 1 that I was with him.
Right.
Wow, since he won. Here's Thomas McBride. Side by side with John Denver.
Mark Jenkins coming off of pit road again.
If that was more scheduled than anything, I don't know why he would be on pit
May
road.
have. Oh, McBride really running that high lane there.
Pollard's on pit road, Todd.
Yep.
Interesting to see you guys on pit road. But, yeah, I mean, it honestly could be scheduled.
I'm just sitting here watching this 53. One wrong move here in 1 and 2. He's going to lose about 4 positions because he's got... Oh, there it is right there. The 71. You got the 89. You got... Who is this? I think it is the 30 adjusting Gann. Yes. And then you also have... Who is this working up behind? I think that's Todd in the 21.
Yeah. Oh, rat time. 71 in the wall.
Yep. Able to keep it going.
Now here's the replay of what just happened. I don't know if Jeff got the back of him or what. Up out of the corner. Did he just get the wall? He did. He just got the wall.
Yep. I was going to say, the 53 came really close on exit of 4 from hitting the outside wall as well.
Here we go, Todd. That's Mark Jenkins, by the way. Get one of his last shots.
Yep.
So I don't know if that's strategy or not. This is out here as well, so it could be.
We'll see how it all shakes up. You see, the 19 getting loose off, like they said. Getting tight on entry. Right there, you see him wash up just a little. And then gets a little loose. Man, this 27 is on rails right now.
Yeah, he's pretty quick. He's closing in.
Cue the Jaws music. We know our fuel strategy is, what'd you say it was, between 55 and 60 laps?
Yeah.
I mean, how long have they been out there now?
44.
So, I mean, our window should be opening up here shortly.
That's why I was saying it was kind of surprising, but I guess, you're kind of right. That's about the window. When we see Rockingham come, I mean, they just wanted to do it a little bit earlier, which makes sense.
Yeah, because, I mean, if we haven't seen our yellow from any of the incidences that we've already had, so far, I don't think we're going to see any more yellows. I think this is going to go green the rest of the way out. So, I mean, even if you come down, let's say you can only make it on 55. Even if you come down, 52, 53 laps into a run, ultimately you're gonna leapfrog some of these guys.
Yeah, because
up front.
Well, I think it's happened as Alexander Hamilton's on pit road now. But I think it's happened, Todd, is there's a chance where these guys could be short and it's still a two-stop race.
Yep.
So in a way, it's kind of smart for Mark Jenkins to pit when he did. Technically, because if he wanted to, he could just do what he's doing right now and then pit when all these guys.
Yep.
After, and he'd be fresher tires.
Now, the real question is, if you're the 27, do you try to pit early? I mean,
well, no, not necessarily, because you're running him down now. I don't know. Bentley's last year on pit road, by the way.
looks like Hammonds is going to go a lap down again as well to the 19. But that's because he just came out of pit road. Man, you can really see the difference between old tires and fresh tires. See the 19 hole. Oh, there he goes.
That was a 19.
Yeah.
Did he get hit by?
Yeah, he got hit by Hammonds with them fresh tires. I mean, he was really parking it in front of him. That's going to allow the 24 to close up on the back of the 71, and the 27 going to close back in on the 19.
Wow.
That was a really good save by the 19, though. Kind of feel like maybe the 19. I mean, he might get the bumper here again. Doesn't look like it now, but he may have been doing that because he might feel like the 71 is a threat to win in this race. So slow him down, pin him a lap down, something. But now his lead has dwindled because the guy that's right behind him he's coming. You see, the 19 really has to feather it, running that bottom lane in 1 and 2. It's actually hurting him. He's going to wash up here in 3 and 4. And he's going to bring it down pit road. And he's going to bring the 27 with him. Oh, the 27 loses it. Yep. Yep.
What happened? Yeah, I don't know.
Man, I would be upset if I was a 27.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no reason for the 19 to slow down that quick.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big time. Adam Matthews right there. Here he comes to pit road.
Yep, that's going to end.
He's barely got it. Good enough.
Mm-hmm. That's going to hand the lead over to Jeff Unich.
I come to pit road this much, but it looks like we're going to have to watch them.
19 down and away. Yeah, this is short track racing at its best. I'm sure tempers are flaring. Like we've seen, I don't think we'll quite see what happened on Saturday night. But I mean, would it be cool to see, to kind of cut away to another game, WWE 2K22, to just see somebody getting the stunner? As you see the 27 now coming off pit road. Still your leader, I believe, is the 89. Correct me if I'm wrong. Dwayne Hunt currently running 9th after his pit stop, but he's got some fresh tires here, and he's getting around Mark Jenkins there.
And I want to mention that these guys that are out there right now, we'll have.
Yep.
When we get to the end.
Justin Gann, Todd Cray, Ray Polking on pit road.
On there, safe and sound. This is not bringing Jeff down. He's gonna have to.
Yep. Still looks like he's not going to come down.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Because he's going to have to. Like, there's no point. You're just beating yourself now.
See right there, he was doing the same thing the 19 was. As you see now. Man, he's staying out again.
I'm surprised by that.
Honestly, he's shooting himself in the foot right now.
I mean, Levi's for extra tires.
Yep.
All in all, 89. Oh, the 89 just wrecked. Todd coming on pit road.
Yep.
Now he did save it from hitting the wall, so he is gonna not get a penalty because he was not past the yellow cone. Wow.
That's one thing we didn't talk about tonight at the beginning of the show. So yeah, like you said, our new race leader is Levi Poland. Dwayne Hunt is, well, now it's Dwayne Hunt. As he gets around Levi Poland in that 00. Thomas McBride currently running 3rd. Jesse Bennell running 4th. And Hunter Waters running 5th. That's your top 5. Yep. Here's the 89 coming off of pit road. He's going to be a lot faster than this 19. I'm hoping the 19 kind of learned from the last time to just let these guys go. As you see right there, he will let the 89 go by. Watch out for this 27, though. I don't know if he might put the bumper to this 19 a little.
Watch this at the moment. 7. But he is the left down time. So there's something.
Yeah, He may. Well, I don't know. He passed him fairly clean there.
He's going to need to do one more time.
Looks like Levi Poland may have an issue back there. Currently running 4th, now dropping all the way to 5th.
Yeah, Hunter Waters getting on him.
I think his problem is just product of older tires. And Steve Unich currently running 15th after that debacle there on pit road. Battle for the 3rd position starting to heat up between Hunter Waters and Thomas McBride. How about this 96 now up to 2nd? We really haven't talked about him much.
Like I said, I think that he's kind of an underdog in this whole situation. I think he's definitely going to have a capable chance of winning the championship this season.
Laps are starting to wind down in this one. Be lap number 122 on the board next time by. Only yellow we've had here tonight has been the stage or the competition yellow. And so far, like we mentioned, biggest issue tonight has been getting on pit road. Seeing the 27 have an issue, the 89 having an issue. A bunch of these guys that you wouldn't think would have issues end up having issues getting onto pit road.
Mark Jenkins, Todd, has been eliminated from the playoffs.
Yep.
Just seen that he was out of the race as well.
Patrick Desaunier, I believe, is out as well.
The track.
Okay.
Actually, it would be Kyle, Art, Steve, and Patrick.
Yep. Levi Poland, I believe, is on pit road. As Patrick will go to the 12th position. No race next weekend with it being Easter, and then we got 2 playoff races, and then I believe you mentioned another week. Another week off.
Todd Cray, Alexander Hammonds, by the way, is for 7th, as we are under 25 to go now, Todd, here in race number 1 of these playoff races. No cautions here tonight.
I'm a little surprised.
Well, what it is, Todd, there ain't no Derek Pemberton. I
You're not wrong.
I had to do it, dude.
Hey, you're not wrong. I mean, would Derek make it a little more interesting? Yeah. But,
Justin Gann getting around Alexander Hammonds, that's a big pass for Justin.
yeah. Yeah, because if he can maintain riding there in the 8th position, I mean, that would solidify him into the next round, I kind of feel.
Yeah, because right now, as I said, Cobbermere, Mark Jenkins, Steve Unich, and Patrick Desaunier will be eliminated. Right now, Ray Polking's on that cut line.
Yep.
He's trying to stay in front of Patrick now. He's got a pretty good gap, Todd, because there is a lap between them. So, right now, Patrick's wanting the caution to come out so he gets free pass. Now, we are known for cautions late in these races.
Oh, yeah. And I'm sure most of these guys would be okay with a yellow too, because this 19 is gone. Currently enjoying a 2.8 second lead over the 96 of Jesse Bennell.
Hunter Waters
Mm-hmm.
running pretty similar lap times to Jesse, but Jesse right now doing pretty good.
One thing I do want to mention too, and I know this one manufacturer has been dominating all season long. The top 7 are all Chevys right now.
Which is actually pretty interesting to say that. We're going to get into the points for that in just a second. That is very interesting. As the manufacturers is being led by Chevrolet. There's a reason why Chevrolet is in front. If you look at the top 7, like you said, man.
Yep. They are leading. I don't think it's by much by the from the Toyotas, because you got Johnny with 3 wins. You got Justin Gann also driving a Toyota, who has a win. Yep.
Hunter Waters has run down just the
Yeah. Still, this 9, it still baffles me. I mean, he's not making runs like he did at the beginning. Something's up with that truck. I don't know what it is. But this 7, he's fast. See him working on the back of this 96 here. You got a good battle back there behind them between Adam Metz and Todd Cray. Todd actually starting to come close to the front of the field now.
5th now. Like I said earlier, he told a factor. Those 27 now.
Be inside of 20 to go here at Rockingham. Want to thank everybody for tuning in here on YouTube. Underwater starting to fall off just a little on this 96. And I kind of feel like maybe the 96 kind of took his line away, and that's why. Meanwhile, Adam Matz currently running 4th.
Here's Adam. Jeffrey's getting rid of Alexander. Alexander Hayes not locked in, so but the good news is that they got border, like we mentioned. Patrick is a lap down, so right now Alexander and Ray both would be locked in still.
Yep.
So that's the good news. They would eliminate, which is a very big elimination, would be Steve Unich, Mark Jenkins, Kyle Vermeer, and Patrick Asano. That is a big elimination. Oh, there's contact at 31. Yep. A shot from Ray Polkey. That was kind of out of nowhere.
I think that was a move where the 46 has to go.
Yeah, because
if he wants to stay.
Yeah, because the thing is, I mean, he could go a lap down. And now, Dwayne Hunt, I don't think will want to lap him because they're teammates, but there is that, but he can't give up too much time. Levi Poland getting around Patrick Desaulnier.
I think the 71 is short because I just heard him clutch a little.
He was really looking listen. On board. Yeah, he's saving time. Now that could be big. If he runs out or if he's got a pit. Well, if he's short, then Bentley Glasser has to be short as well. And Thomas McBride. Now, Thomas McBride is not in the playoffs, I don't think. No, so he would be, whatever.
Yeah, this would be huge for the 71.
Yeah.
If he's able to make it.
Yeah, if he don't make it, he's going to be eliminated because Patrick will be able to take that spot away. Or Steve won. And Patrick don't have a big lead. Well, he's got a decent lead here on Steve, I guess. Meanwhile, Dwayne Hunt is gone 5.2 seconds in front of Jessica. Dwayne's going to win this one. How about that? He's definitely going to pick up.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as we don't have any issues, he's definitely going to win this one.
Hasn't picked up a win all season, Todd, so.
Hey. Consistency pays off.
I might need to double check that to make sure, because I thought he would win.
He may have.
I think he has, but I need to find out just to be certain.
Meanwhile, Jesse Bunnell getting some heavy pressure from the 7 of Hunter Waters. Hunter going to look to the inside here of Jesse. This battle is actually going to allow the 9 to close back in.
He has not won, by the way.
Okay. So yeah, that'll be huge for the 19 to pick up a win here tonight. Barring any late race yellows we could have.
Jeff, you're just getting Bentley Glasser. Which Bentley, by the way, is locked into the next round no matter what. Alexander Hamlin's locked into the. I didn't realize he was locked into the next round no matter what as well, Todd. So
here comes the 9. The 9 and the 7 working together to get around this 96. Jesse gets way wide in 3 and 4, able to hold off the 7 with that run. Yeah. And I think that was just a product of hitting them bumps the wrong way, and it shot him way up.
Now, Hunter this season has won. He won back at Daytona.
Yep.
Has been his only win. Jesse this season has won as well. He won on Bristol Motor Speedway Dirt, by the way. And then, of course, out of Max, he has not won, which is kind of hard to believe. But here he goes, trying to take third.
Trying to take third from Hunter Waters. Ooh, maybe a little bit of contact on exit there.
Yeah, that's the thing. Adam's going to be careful here because he's locked into the next round. I get you want a third place finish, and that might help you, but it's just, you got to be a little easy. You don't want to cause yourself to give up anything. By the way, Todd, Patrick Desaulnier has got around Steve Unit, so we got a slow car coming up pit road. That's Levi Poland on pit road.
Yeah. Main focus here for the 9, as you see again, trying to get around the 7. You've always told us, think big picture when it comes to these playoff races, and ultimately, yeah, like you said, the third place would actually help you, but a fourth wouldn't be too bad as well.
7 made a small mistake right there getting in. It's going to allow the 9 to get around underneath even more. I seen a little bobble from the 7, but he's still able to hold him off. And yeah, like you said, you don't want to, you see what you're allowing. You're allowed Justin Gann to catch you. Justin Gann is competing against you in points.
Yep.
Yeah, you're competing against Hunter, but Hunter's locked in no matter what. So, you got to think bigger picture. Race who you're supposed to be racing. You can only go one race at a time. And the reason why right there, you see the 30 put the door to the 9. Justin's fast. I didn't realize he was that quick. Justin is a kind of an underdog in this series, Todd. We didn't really speak about it until last week. And he's starting to make a name in here for himself. You see it right there, taking over fourth.
Yep. And that, like we said right there, the 9 pushed a little too hard and used up whatever he had for the 7. Is now the 30 going to go underneath the 7?
And same goes for Justin as well. Look at bigger picture. I get you don't want Dwayne to win, but I mean you're not going to be able to catch him in 7 seconds or coming to the white flag next lap. I mean, just think bigger picture. You don't want to cause a wreck here and then take yourself out, or even allow the 9 back in front of you.
Yep.
7's in the wall hard.
Yep. As white flag will fly for the 19 of Dwayne Hunt.
And, honestly, that stinks for Hunter, but at the same time, he's already locked into the next run no matter what. So,
through 3 of 4 for the final time for the 19. No wins this season so far. He's going to actually punch his ticket further to championship by winning here at Rockingham.
Coming off turn 4, it will be Todd Craig getting a nose over Hunter Waters to finish 5th. Todd, we just had an issue. Ray Polking ran out of gas.
Yep.
I don't know. No, he may have just went ahead and pulled straight off an exit. That may have been what happened. I don't know. It's showing him falling back, though.
Yeah, I think the 71 also ran out of fuel as well, maybe.
He just blinked out. That's what happened. Ray blinked out.
Okay.
I was about to say. So the elimination, we watched Dwayne Hunt celebrate. Elimination is going to be Kyle Vermeer, Mark Jenkins, Patrick Sullivan, and Steve Unix eliminated for the playoffs. There were 4 big names eliminated here early. But your race winner, right here on your screen, Dwayne Hunt, picking up a big win here at Rockingham Speedway as we bring in Dwayne this time. Dwayne going to celebrate here in Victory Lane after a nice night and a big win for the number 19. Dwayne, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Man, big win here at Rockingham, a place where, to be honest, didn't think you was going to be able to do it. But no wins this season, and you was able to get it done here tonight. That's a big way to start the playoffs off.
Oh, yeah, it was, I don't know if I would have had anything for Johnny. He had computer problems, I guess, with his VR headset went black, and then Steve there almost plowed into the back, was coming on pit road trying to gain some time, and he spun out. So it kind of gave it to me, but I think we still could have battled for the win here pretty close.
I agree, man. It was a heck of a race for us to watch, a lot of side-by-side. How important was tires here, man? It did look like tires was a big deal.
Definitely were a big deal. If you could save them and be pretty fast on the long run, it helped out. As you can see, Steve was catching me that middle run, and then he pulled away from me there in the last. But I also wasn't running very hard because I didn't want to screw anything up since I had a massive lead anyway.
For sure on that one, man. Well, this locks you in past this round, so good job. Congratulations. Any shout-outs you want to give out before we get out of here and have a week off for Easter?
Yeah, I got my dad spotting for me, Arizona laminate here on the hood and the quarter panels, and Adam and Ray for helping practice. I didn't even practice until about an hour before the session opened here, so it worked out.
I would say so. Good job, buddy.
Thanks.
Thanks, man. Didn't even practice till I'm never saying that to Derek again. Jesse Vanilla finishes second place here tonight. Jesse with a nice finish in this one. Of course, he was already locked in past this round anyway, but Jesse, it's Adam and Todd, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. What's going on, buddy?
Nothing much, man. Good run here at Rockingham. A very tough racetrack to deal with, for one. Tire management is always a big thing. How about a second place finish? You got to be pretty happy with that one.
Yeah, I am pretty pumped about it. We weren't great in practice, so I was a little bit worried about it, but I knew once the race got going there and saving tires and stuff like that might fall into my lap a little bit more. So all in all, it was a good run. Hunter ran good, had tough luck at the end. Johnny probably would have had him covered, had some technical difficulties, but good run by Dwayne, good win. He smoked us So all in all, good night. We'll take it. Move on to next week.
Man, we have next week off for Easter, but we go to a very interesting track. We head to Auto Club, which is a fun racetrack. It's usually a long-run racetrack as well, but a lot of things can happen. It's multiple grooves, I think, anyway. What's your thoughts on heading to Auto Club?
I'm really looking forward to it. It's a big, wide racetrack, plenty of room to run. The guys on AW Motorsports, we normally have a pretty good strategy on how to run the fuel mileage races and stuff like that. So we'll see. Now we're getting down to nitty gritties, playoff time, so things get a little more serious every week.
For sure on that one, dude. Good job tonight. It's awesome. Any shout outs you want to give out?
Oh yeah, the usual. Say hi to my wife Amanda, my mom Barbara, Aunt and Uncle John, Lisa are watching tonight. They started watching every week, so there are a couple more spectators
Awesome.
on the channel. Just want to say thanks to everybody. Thanks for Jeff and the guys for putting on the league, and thanks to y'all for the broadcast. Rock solid as always.
Hey, good job, dude. Go out there and get them here in a couple weeks.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. And we got something I want to mention, Todd, in just a minute. But here's one of the hottest drivers coming in to tonight. He wins last week and then manages a third-place finish here tonight. Justin Gann, you got a copy?
Hey, I got you guys.
Man, we've talked about you in previous races. We talked a lot about you last week, of course. And then here tonight, a third-place finish. That's the way you want to start the playoffs off.
Yeah, especially at the start of this race, man. I really burnt that right front up. Didn't know what line to run. There at the end, I still feel like I didn't know what line to run. This kitty was just in the litter box all race, so definitely excited to be in the third spot.
I like that. So, like I said, we didn't talk a lot about you this season, but you get to win last week and then a third-place finish here tonight. Man, you got to feel like you got a lot of momentum heading into Auto Club here in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I think this is probably one of my toughest tracks for the playoffs. So hopefully I do pretty well. At Auto Club, I definitely have high expectations there. But it just looks like a good playoff schedule we have here. So I'm definitely excited.
I agree, man. Any shout-outs you want to give out?
Yeah, definitely shout out Kitty Cat Coin, Airs iRacing Paints, Infinite Hero, Todd Cray. Just everybody over there, ECE, Pat, everybody behind the league here, and then you guys for putting on this broadcast as well.
Hey, thanks a lot, man. Good job tonight.
All right, appreciate it.
You too. All right, Todd, so one thing I want to go ahead and say, for one, congrats to our top three. I think we can go ahead and officially make this official. I don't know if we should, but I'm going to go ahead anyway just because it gives us something to talk about real quick. Starting next season, which would be July the 10th, when the season starts, we will be the official broadcasters of ASL, and this will be our only broadcast.
Yep.
Which is awesome because it allows us to put way more focus and energy into this broadcast instead of everything. Unfortunately, we have to let Red Sox go because my work schedule don't elaborate with their race schedule, which I get 100%. Right. And we hate doing that. Trust me, we hate to do it. But they did find a broadcast, so we'll let everybody know everything just in case you do watch it. But Todd, thoughts on tonight's race?
Yeah, really good race tonight. Got a little spaced out, and then ultimately Johnny had some issues there just before that restart. Coming off of the competition yellow, and then Steve having his issues getting onto pit road behind Dwayne. Pretty much like Dwayne said, pretty much handed it to him, and he was able to drive away, and that clean air actually helped him, and ultimately was able to just log laps and pick up the win.
For sure. So, yeah, guys, that's going to do it for us here tonight, I do believe. We'll move on from here and have next week off. We hope everybody has a good Easter. We will be live Thursday, by the way, for Red Sox Racing Series.
Yep.
So you guys make sure you tune into that, but we will not have a broadcast here next week for these guys. That'll do it for us. Y'all have a great night. Take care as always. For Adam and Todd, God bless.